Hey guys, Dobby back at you with another story about gun shows. The gun show was held in the Old County Fairgrounds Arena on the outskirts of town. A massive concrete barn that smelled of gun oil, fried food, and decades of cigarette smoke baked into the walls. It was the last weekend of October. The attendance was thin. Most people were at Halloween parties or staying home with the early dark. Vendors packed up early, rolling tables of ARs, Glocks, and surplus rifles toward the trucks by 6 p.m. The lights stayed on though, bright halogens buzzing overhead like angry insects. Ryan showed up late, around 8:15, hoping to snag a deal on a used 1911. He'd heard the show ran until 9, even if the crowds thinned. The main hall echoed, footsteps bounced off the high ceiling. Distant doors clanged shut. Only a handful of booths remained lit. A couple of old-timers haggling over Mosin Nagants, a table of knives, and a lone vendor in the far corner under a flickering bulb. A sign above the table read Legacy Arms, Estate Sales Only. The prices listed. No prices listed, just guns laid out on black felt, revolvers, bolt actions, a few semi-autos, all vintage, all spotless. The vendor was an older man, late 60s maybe, wearing a faded camo jacket and a flat-brimmed cap pulled low. He didn't look up when Ryan approached, just kept polishing a Colt Python with a soft cloth. Still open? Ryan asked. The man nodded once, for the right buyer. Ryan browsed. The guns were beautiful, blued steel, walnut grips, no scratches. He picked up a nickel-finished Smith and Wesson Model 27. Heavy, perfect balance. The serial number caught his eye. It looked familiar, like one he'd seen in an old auction catalog. How much? He asked. The vendor finally looked up, eyes pale blue, almost translucent. For you, free. Ryan laughed. Come on. No joke, the man slid a small business card across the table. Plain white, no logo, just handwritten in block letters. Take what calls to you. Payment collected later. Ryan felt a chill but chalked it up to the arena's poor heating. He set the revolver down, browsed more. A Winchester Model 70 caught his attention next. Pre-64, beautiful wood. Then a Luger P08, original finish. Each one felt personal, like they'd been waiting. He chose the Model 27. It fit his hand like it was made for him. If you're serious. I am. The vendor wrapped it in oilcloth, handed it over with a single speed loader already loaded. Remember, what's bought here stays bought. Ryan left with the gun in his coat pocket, heart pounding from the weirdness more than excitement. The parking lot was mostly empty. His truck sat under a dying sodium lamp. He drove home fast, radio off, replaying the exchange. That night, he cleaned a revolver on the kitchen table. The cylinder spun smooth. When he opened it to check the chambers, he froze. 6 rounds, hollow points, but etched into each bullet nose, tiny, precise lettering. RYANCOLE. His full name, Ryan Cole. He dropped the gun. It clattered but didn't fire. Hands shaking, he unloaded it, stuffed everything in a safe, and tried to sleep. The next morning, the revolver was gone from the safe. He tore the house apart. Nothing. No forced entry, no sign. 2 days later at work, his phone buzzed with a text from an unknown number. Range tomorrow. Bring your piece. We test fire all purchases. No sender name. He blocked it. That night he woke up at 3:33 a.m. to the sound of a dry fire clicks from their living room. Click, click, click. Slow, deliberate. He grabbed a baseball bat, crept down the hall. The kitchen light was on. The Model 27 sat on the table exactly where he'd left it, cleaned, loaded, cylinder open. Beside it, a single spent casing, fresh primer strike, but no powder smell, no bullet hole anywhere. Etched into the brass now, mist. Ryan didn't go to the range. He sold every gun he owned the next week online. No questions. Moved to a new apartment, changed his number, but sometimes driving past the fairgrounds at night, he sees the arena lights still burning, bright in the empty lot. And if he slows down, he swears he hears it. A slow, rhythmic click of a revolver being dry fired, over and over, waiting for the next buyer to show up late. Because what's bought at Legacy Arms always comes back for collection. Thanks guys for listening. Hopefully this story wasn't as bad. Didn't put myself to sleep this time. So remember to like, subscribe, share, thumbs up, thumbs down, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.